What's up, guys? Paramedic 720 here, and I have for you some battles from a recent Nugget Bridge live tournament I was in. So this is my round one match. My team for the tournament, God, what was my team? I know I had Meowstic, Gardevoir, Ampharos, Malamar. I want to say I had Octillery and Rotom Heat as my last two, but I'm not positive. But so this is just one of my matches from Swiss. This was the live that took place on November, the one the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So the 30th? Yeah, the 30th. So anyway, I lead Meowstic and Gardevoir. He leads Chandelure and Kangaskhan. Um, so the idea here is to quickly set up Trick Room. So I have Meowstic for Quick Guard to block any incoming Fake Outs, and my Gardevoir survives Shadow Ball from Chandelure. So props to Lee Camacho for that spread. So I go for the Quick Guard, and he ends up going for a Protect with Kangaskhan, which ends up being really nice because I don't have to worry about him like predicting the Quick Guard and going for a return. So then he goes for the Shadow Ball onto my Gardevoir, which, like I said, I survive it. And my Citrus Berry activates, and now I'm easily set up Trick Room, no problem, which is amazing. So now Trick Room's up, and I'm feeling really confident. Kangaskhan goes for the Sucker Punch onto my Gardevoir. However, I end up going for the Will-O-Wisp and the Charm onto that Kangaskhan so I can kind of get rid of it. I don't really care about the Chandelure because at this point, Gardevoir and especially Meowstic is kind of dead weight, so I don't really care who Chandelure targets. I just want something off the field. However, my Meowstic holds Focus Sash. I usually have Citrus Berry on my Meowstic, but this time my Gardevoir had Citrus Berry, so I decided to give my Meowstic Focus Sash. So he goes for the Sucker Punch. He's at -4. I'm pretty confident I can survive it, and indeed I do. I go for another Charm to bring him down to essentially -6 attack, -4 plus a burn. And then I end up going for the Psychic onto his Chandelure because I do want to get it off the field. It's a pretty powerful Pokemon. Critical hit almost KOs it. So now something's getting KO'd by that Shadow Ball, and it's going to be Meowstic. So I think I feel like I'm in pretty good position at this point because I have 2 more turns of Trick Room. I have a -6 he has a -6 Kangaskhan, and he has a Chandelure that is in rough shape. So I send out Malamar because I love Malamar. And he withdraws Kangaskhan. And he ends up sending out Zapdos. I believe I end up superpowering that spot. I do end up going for the superpower on that spot, naturally. Which, that's not the worst thing in the world because I pretty much get a free boost out of it. Which is nice. And Gardevoir ends up going for the Psychic and knocking out the Chandelure. So basically all that turn was a free turn for me to get Malamar to +1 attack and defense. So now Kangaskhan's back out. Keep in mind, Kangaskhan is at -2, and he revealed Protect turn 1, so I'm assuming he doesn't have Fake Out. So I go for the Night Slash onto Zapdos, and his Citrus Berry activates. I honestly expected his Kangaskhan to Protect here. So I end up going for the double target on Zapdos with a Will-O-Wisp. Ends up failing. And he ends up going for a Thunderbolt and a return onto my Malamar, which is more than enough to KO. I'm sorry, I guess it's not. Just kidding. Not enough to KO. But I believe Trick Room runs out, and so that's why Trick Room runs out, and so now I'm in trouble. So Zapdos just goes for another Thunderbolt. I was going to protect Malamar, but I decided that maybe he would expect me to protect, so I kind of was banking on that. And Kangaskhan goes for the return onto Gardevoir, which, of course, from 47 HP easily KOs. I was going for a Trick Room there to try and set it back up, because if I could get Trick Room back up, I'd be in really good shape. So now it comes down to Ampharos. If I had burned his Zapdos, I would have had a chance to pull this out with a 3v1 with Ampharos, because I could have protected and kind of stalled out until the burns picked up some KOs. Because this Kangaskhan, my Ampharos is incredibly bulky, and so this Kangaskhan's doing nothing to it. And Zapdos isn't exactly, I mean, it does a decent chunk of damage, but at this point, it would have almost been KO'd by Will-O-Wisp anyway. So I go for the Thunderbolt onto Kangaskhan, and I end up picking up the KO. So now it's down to a 2v1. Like I said, if Zapdos was burned, at this point, it would be KO'd. Sends out his Lucario with an Air Balloon, which I thought was interesting. Zapdos goes for another Hidden Power Ice, which, picks up the KO at that point. But, yeah, I mean, I think I played well overall. He just outplayed me straight up. Not protecting Kangaskhan. I don't know if that was a prediction on his part or if he just didn't think to protect it, but I thought he was going to protect it, and that ended up being a killer in the match. So that's my battle versus Grant. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stay tuned for some more videos. Till next time, guys. Bye.